Greetings and welcome back to Monster Legends. Alright, before we get into the new event, let's finish up with the old event. So there was some card flipping last night, and I worked very diligently to get coins. Was it enough? Let's find out. Okay, so this is going to be the end of the 72-hour card flipping event for me. I have just short of 12,000 coins. That was absolutely the best that I could do. I spent very nearly 1 billion gold and now have about 44 million food. So basically, yeah, I just can't do this anymore because none of them are even close to that. So I'm just going to go scavenging through the cards to see what I can get. They got some pieces of a monster in there. Maybe I can get that. But I literally have zero chance of getting anything here. So I'm just going to go over to Baba Yaga to try to get the best rewards here. Maybe if I can get the gems and the pieces, I'm just going to leave. But we're just going to grab you. Okay, that's good. More like that and I'm out of here. You know? More like that and I'm out of here. Alright. Okay, well, you know, it's not food and money, so I'll go with it. I'm really looking for those pieces right there. That'd be very good. More gems are good, too. More gems are good, too. Not interested. Nope. Complete waste of time. Nope, not good. Alright. Okay, that's good. You know, I think I have to leave. Yeah, I have to leave. I have to leave. Alright, so we're going in here now. I'm looking for the 8, and I'm also looking for those cells, too. Alright. Okay, well, I mean, 1s go to 2s, and 2s go to 3s, right? Alright. Not what I was looking for. Alright, if I get that other 8, some more cells. Okay, this is turning out well. This is turning out very well. I don't think I would have enough to actually build him. Maybe I would, I don't know. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. And I'm going to have to make a decision now. Do I want to just go right now to the last one? It's still kind of inexpensive, so I'm going to spin again. Oh, wow, we're getting gems now. I have to leave. 20. I don't know what the total is going to be, but I kind of have to do that. Alright, damage 1. I'll take that. I have no interest in this guy because I have him, and let's be frank about it. He sucks. Okay, I don't want your burgers. It's not Tuesday, and I will not pay you. Alright. I don't want that. I want cells. Give me cells. Alright. Alrighty. Give me the cells. I don't want your food either. There's 2 things I don't want. I don't want your money, I don't want your food. I want your gems. And I want your cells. Okay, I got all 3 of them. I'm going to have to count that out. Alright, so you know what? I mean, I could still get the 5s here. Well, there's an 8 in the other one, isn't there? I'll grab 1 more and go back. Oh! Okay, so we're working out with gems here now, aren't we? There's only 1 more that... You know, I have to go back because there's an 8 in the second one I didn't get. Alright, there's an 8 in here I didn't get. See? There's an 8. Let's see if we can get that 8. Not what I was looking for. And... Nope! You'll notice that I'm taking the same spot every time. That's by design. Pretty much I'm always going to go with the top right. Alright, so far it's working out pretty good for me tonight. I want that 8! I wouldn't mind the 3. Okay. It's not food and money, so I'll take it. Actually, there's actually 2 foods left. I have enough food to do a very long time. I don't know what it is, but I don't want it. Alright, these are starting to become a little bit expensive now. I really like to get that 8, though. I don't want your food. Okay, this is starting to become a problem. Really like that 8. This. Come on, give me the 8. I'll go back to the first one. I don't want your money. This is literally the last one because I can't do another one after this. Oh, come on. Is it going to be, you're going to make me, is it that one? No, it isn't. Okay, so I'm out of here. Oh, I got to grab it. What a shame. Oh, well. Let's go back here because there's a 5 over here, right? There's a 5 and a 3. I only have 2 picks here, though. It's, you know, it's not food and money. And finally, and I do believe this is finally. Yeah. It was in the middle. Oh, well, anyway, I don't think I can pick anything else. I don't think I have enough for this one either. No, I don't. I am done. All right, I might get another group of coins and maybe take another shot at the hippopotamus one because that's the only one I have a chance for. So the best I could hope for would be getting the 2 or the 3, which isn't such a big deal. Anyway, I did get a bunch of gems there, which is good. But more importantly, I got the cells for that other legendary from each one. So it's really the most I could have hoped for given the amount of coins that I had and the inability to really generate coins anymore for this at my level. So, not so bad. Okay, I didn't get any of the dudes, but I did get, it was 80 parts of Trialops, I think his name is. And so far, my friends and my team have been very generous to me. As soon as I get to 100, I'm going to build him. I'm almost there. So I will end up getting a new legendary for that event, even though I couldn't get enough coins to actually win any of the card flipping. I also got a bunch of gems too, which is not a bad thing at all. If a good deal came up on somebody, I could buy them right now. Can't think of anybody that I would buy at the moment, but you never know. You never know. So anyway, that's that. And now, of course, we have the War in Heaven. Okay, we have the War in Heaven. This is a progression. This is not a bad thing. All right, I did get the one earlier today. This was Crux, I believe. Hold on a minute. Yes, this was Crux. I have a bunch of him, so I'll probably rip it to pieces and make a bigger one, right? So, because there is actually some changes in the war, so we'll talk about that when we get around to war. All right, so the next one, of course, is Israel. I don't know his name. I'm just going to say this guy. Yeah, this guy. Anyway, this is an epic, old one, but I might have it. I don't even remember. I need to get back into epics because that might end up being an issue again, right? All right, so, and then apparently we're getting some pieces of somebody. I think it's a guy who's up here, kind of looks like him, so I guess we'll talk about him at the time. It's very odd that you would give, I guess 20 is a good number because that's the number you would need if you got a second one in order to rank him up. It's just a little on the odd side, that's all. All right, and I guess the first real prize we have is in the 4th spot, which is this one here. Hold on. Agmar. And anyway, he's a legendary. I guess he's not too bad. I know somebody in the team actually bought him and is a little upset now that he's being given away almost for free since he's so early in the event. But that just means you'll be able to rank him up, so don't feel so bad about it. Anyway, he's a legendary. He's light. And as I said, he's the first one, so he's going to be rather easy to get. By first one, I mean the first legendary we run into. So that's not so bad. I don't mind that. I don't have him, so that should be very interesting. All right, so next up we have another epic, of course. This is Seraphim, All right, I think that's right. Anyway, in epic, this one is kind of dual here. We got darkness and and got light too. Apparently, he has wings too. Of course, it's in the Good Legion. Wouldn't it be in the Dark Legion too? I mean, it does have darkness here. I don't know. Anyway, so I guess he fell. I don't know. Backstory is not important. Whether or not he has good skills or not is. Don't think I have him. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, then apparently we're getting some Elementium. Now, if it's like the previous maze, if it's like the previous progression, then we're probably just going to get these as soon as they show up, in the line, because otherwise it's a really long one here. And I don't really mind that. They seem to be doing some interesting stuff here, and I don't mind that. If this is like an extra prize for making it along the way, that's a good thing. Happy with that. Okay, then we have this guy. Now, this is the guy whom apparently we're getting cells for over here. At least he looks same in the face. All right, this guy is, of course, another legendary. He is also light. He seems to be hanging out in a bunch of books here now. Is that the underworld he's in? Okay, so is it the underworld? Okay, so he's in Good Legions, Underworld, and Winged. Okay, so he could be very useful in some wars, assuming he's actually good. All right, so that's not so bad. All right, so let's see. What do we have here? Okay, that's a her. All right, this is another legendary. This one is metal. Well, I mean, she's got a lot of metal on, and that is a she, right? Her, yes. Okay, so this is interesting. You got a bunch of stuff here. Oh, obviously, female, Light Legion. We got a lot of Winged and Light Legion stuff coming out here, don't we? So anyway, that's a new one. I believe there's a new one. I've never seen this one before, so that's kind of good. It's a little bit far along. I don't know. We do have an 11-day one, which is kind of weird considering how short the mazes have been, but I don't really mind very much. It tells me that he's going to be easy to get for me. It really depends on how much you put into it, right? I believe basically he's going to be easy to get. This one, probably not such a big deal at all. Possibly this guy. I'm seeing this one as doable. Now, depending on how well it goes, this one might be doable as well. It might be a possibility. So we'll see about that. I think once you get past that, that's when it starts getting rather difficult. All right, so we got some more Elementium. Then we have something what I consider to be rather odd. We have an epic that's second to last, which is a little on the strange side, right? We have this guy. I don't know if I have him. I know I've seen him a lot. I might have it. It's just that you can't wake up everybody because there's no space for it, right? I know that they're talking about, a lot of people are saying the vault is available. I don't seem to have it. So maybe it's rolled out to some people and not me because I don't have it. So at least unless it's hiding somewhere, right? It's not in buildings. It's not in habitats. I don't know where it is. But anyway, so this is an epic. He's got thunder. He's got light. And he's got some goat issues going on here. I don't know. It's just like a goat mermaid bird thing. I don't know. Anyway, and then we have the big prize, which I have absolutely no chance for getting. Obviously, he's going to be very powerful and very overpowered. And, of course, he's getting a big buff right now. So, anyway, Remiel, that sounds what I like. And he's probably going to be very powerful. He's in the Light Legions. And, the Light Legions are getting a little bit overpowered here, if you ask me. Are we going to have a one for the Dark Legions coming up? Because this does seem to be tilted in one direction, So, anyway, he's a legendary, and he's fire. He's fire, you can tell, because he's got that little reddish glow all over the place there. And he's bobbing up and down for some reason. I don't know. Is that some sort of combat stance? And he's like yelling. I don't know what's up with that. Is that a beard? Or is there like something hanging out of his mouth there? I don't know. Anyway, so that's obviously he's going to be the really overpowered and virtually impossible to get. So I'm thinking the one in the middle here is the most I can hope for. I pretty much think I can get him as long as there's no surprises along the way. Right. I haven't really tried that much, so I did have to finish the first one with 2 gems because it just really didn't want to finish. So I was like, okay, there comes a time when you have to move it along, right? You just have to do it sometimes. So anyway, these so far, this shouldn't be too bad as long as stuff moves in there pretty well, you know. Oh, there we go. We got an update. I haven't had much of a chance to play with this. I will get a chance later. And, of course, lots of breeding and stuff like that. So I like what we have now. I like the progression. I like what's in it. And most importantly, I like the time on it. So that should be very good. I'm happy with that. And speaking about the war. All right, so let's go into the war. They've stated that they're going to be changing what's appearing in the war. Well, first thing is they're going to apparently be doing a special war for the next 2 days. It is probably going to kick in for us tomorrow. It's going to be an all light. That's not so bad for me. That could be a problem for other people. Not so bad for me. I have a lot of light-based individuals. Now, in terms of speed, I only have one of them, and that's Dorothy, right? Demise. But if everybody has to use light, that might work out okay. I have a lot of power. I have a lot of light creatures, so I don't really have a problem with that. I got a lot of good ones. So that should be an interesting war. You know, I don't mind if you do that. Of course, I'd rather not have 2 of them in a row, so I hope that the event only spans 1 war. Apparently it began today, but our war began yesterday morning. Speaking of our war, I'm sure you're just utterly shocked that it has spirits. I know I was. Otherwise, it's not so bad. Fire, it's good to have some damage in there for a change. And sea, that lets me put Tara and I think Cavenfish? I think probably Cavenfish. Anyway, so we do seem to have a slight lead, even though they've attacked a lot more than us. Hopefully we're going to come back. Now, the problem with this war, of course, is it's 25 islands. We had an individual leave a couple of hours before the end of the war, so we haven't gotten a replacement since. And, of course, if I had powerful replacements, I could do a lot of replacing because some people don't feel the need to attack anymore or have moved on and just didn't leave. So, yeah, there's stuff we can do about that. So, anyway, let's see about beating some people up. You know, I did this one earlier for obvious reasons. I would very much doubt whether there's anybody else in there right now. Literally, my entire team went. And more than once before they moved one time. So it was like a slaughter. So let's see what else we can find in here. Because it is close. I kind of got to make sure I got a good chance of doing something. Because I kind of owe it to the team here. I think we can do something with that. Alright, let's try this. Because I do have Tara for the first round. So I do have a lot of flexibility. And I have some damage. And I have some other stuff here. Dude in the front, the guy with the awesome name, he's going to be a bit of a problem. But let's just see what we can do with this. Hopefully Noctum doesn't decide, you know what, I'm going to use my ultimate and kill all of your guys. Unlike Inky. Alright, obviously we're doing this. Okay, good. Excellent. Alright, so let's get... Now, we're not going to be able to stun that guy in the front. So, I'm hoping that we can get some stunning down on the other 2 with this. Okay, that worked out as best as we could expect, right? Alright, Bone Chomp. I could get rid of either one of those. Alright, hold on a minute. Let's see. What about Cataclysm? I could get... Oh, that's definitely the way we gotta go. Right. That's the way we're going here. Okay. Alright, we're going to have one target here pretty soon. Alright, you're stunned. This is good. Alright, should I do elite troops here? Yeah, let's just do that. I don't want any missing right now, you know? I don't want any missing. What I'd really like is some blindness going around, but I'd like him dead. Okay. Alright, the big guy in the front with the awesome name is, blind. And yet hit all of us anyway. Alright, Bone Chomp, obviously. We're just going for the damage here. Ouch. Okay, gonna die really soon. Alright, stabby stabby. Okay, he didn't actually get hit, but he got the effect. I think he was actually missed, but he got the effect. Okay, Storm, that kills him! No, it doesn't. He's barely alive. Okay. Tara, please don't burn to death. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That would have been very clean and good. Uh-oh. You have an awesome name, but I hate you. Don't take it personally. Okay, that was my awesome Uber team, by the way. So, we're gonna be moving down. Okay, what's going on over here? We don't have a lot of speed here, do we? Why would you do that? Okay, I'm just looking at this team, and I can understand why there's 6 there. I'm like, why would you do that? Why? Okay, obviously this individual did not set up this team. This was a default team because why is Totem there? I'm gonna do this. It's a moral responsibility. All right, so let's see. Who am I going to be going with here? Yeah, I think Cavenfish is the way to go. Yeah, we're going Cavenfish. All right, so let's fire. What are we gonna do on fire? I'm actually a little tempted to put Dharma's bodyguard in there, but as you can see, I don't actually have any. Should I put Dharma's pet in there? Grooty Dragon's stuff is better. His ruins are better, I should say. Alright, and finally, I'm guessing we're just going to go glitch. Of course, you know, there's an argument for using Sharna's pet, isn't there? Because I could get some regeneration going, right? But I want to be offensive about this. Alright. Okay. Totem. Okay, whatever. Okay, you're going first. And you set him on fire. That was just mean. Alright, what do we got here? Obviously, we're not going to do anything to Totem, but let's just try a round of freezing and see if we can get the other 2. Okay, we got one of them. We got one of them. We got the guy with the chest in the back and a tremendous amount of stamina for some reason. Alright, let's think. Kill switch on Dartmouth would be way too dangerous. Let's just try this and see what we can get. This will give a random negative effect on each one. Okay, damage reduction, 25%. Okay, power increase. Okay. Is that damage? Yeah, I think that's damage. Okay. Magnificent. And then I think we're just gonna go with Molten Gold because that sounds like a good idea. Okay, good. Those 2 are on fire. This is a good thing. Not for them, but... Okay. Okay, I'm gonna lose Cavenfish pretty soon here, ain't I? Okay, may stun all. That's gonna kill 2 of them if he hits. That's 2 of them dead. Alright, let's hope we can get... Yeah, definitely. Okay, may give precision... Removes... Okay. May corrupt all target. That's... No, absolutely not. Nope, 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 we're not doing that one. Nope. Backdoor intrusion. Die. Good. That means Cavenfish doesn't die and I get the extra token. Okay, so that was a little close, but, yeah, there's no way somebody intentionally set that team. No way somebody intentionally set that team. Alright, and we're leading by 3, so I needed to get all 3 of those. But they've attacked 20 more times than us, so I'm kind of hoping that the gang comes in. You know, the last war, unfortunately, we lost, I believe, by 2. And it was in the 200s. I believe it was 225 to 223, something like that. So that was a little bit hard to swallow, you know? Anyway, so we got that. We got the new event. We got the war done, and they are going to be changing the war. They said specifically. It's funny because the update specifically says, "Are you sick of winged and dragon and spirits?" I went, "Yes." So they're going to be changing that. They're going to be mixing a bunch of other ones in, and they are going to be going back to rarities, which is what I meant by we might have to get into epics again, and of course rares. They didn't mention anything about commons, so I'm happy about that. As long as I leave commons out, because commons have no place in that at all. Just leave the commons out. Rares and up, fine. Rares and up are fine. Actually, they didn't mention uncommons either, so that's good. So anyway, let's get into some PvP. Right, because you can see I am pretty deep in there. And, yeah, pretty deep in there. And that reminds me, we are in episode 445. Oh, I've lost some more. This is good. I'm just going to jump right in here. I'm not going to look at it. We're at episode 445. And, I was thinking, we're getting around 450. And, I really had trouble finding teams for this last one. So, I don't think you guys are actually interested in me doing a PvP episode. I really get that impression. So, guess what I'm going to need? I'm going to need to see 100 likes on this video. Otherwise, you're telling me you just, you don't want me to go through the trouble of actually doing a PvP episode for 450. So, if I see 100 or more, then that tells me you want to see it. Probably should have mentioned that at the beginning of the video. But let's face it, anybody who wants to see the PvP is probably here watching this now anyway, right? So anyway, that's just my team, and I think I only did one fight, and it was successful because I keep getting crappy opponents. Okay, so let's look into the teams that we have here, because I have 3 of them. And I would, of course, like to apologize to the first individual before I attempt to say their name. Anyway, our first team was suggested by Sol, Maya, Priyak, Shrivastav. Sorry. Anyway, this individual wanted to see, where is Magic? Of course, it's Magic, and this is going to be for, where is she here? Yes, I gave it away. It's a she. Where is Christy? Okay, Christy's up there. She was way down there. I don't like that at all. And then, of course, we're going with that wild and crazy little dude who likes to torture other dudes by making him do what he wants. And that's Melvin. And then finally, we have a very big... Okay, I don't even have to search for that one because he's right there. And that's Bones. All right, obviously, this is completely dependent now on Melvin and whether or not he's faster than these guys. All right, what do we have here? Left, no way. No way. Temerian, not doing it. Not too happy about what I'm seeing in the middle, too. I mean, probably no speedsters there, but you never know. I'm going to do the one on the right. It is tied for the most amount of trophies, but there's too much in the middle there that could be a problem. So let's just do this. Yep. Ooh. That could be a problem. I don't know. There's no support, but that could be interesting. Let's see. Okay, I'm thinking we just beat him out. Melvin is kind of fast anyway, so let's just let's get in with this. Got them all. All right, this makes it a lot easier. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. I didn't want you to freeze them. Okay, could you just hit somebody really hard? I would have preferred you hit somebody really hard. I would have preferred that. Alright, so why don't we just go with the bleeding, because bleeding is usually a good thing. Remove all positive status effects. Oh, you have that regeneration down, that stamina regeneration. Why don't we just get rid of that? And add some bleeding. Could you hit one of your guys really hard, please? or you could hit yourself very silently. All right, let me think. I already have dots going over here, so I'm thinking I'm going to do asteroids because these guys got a lot of health, and get some burning down. Okay, we missed the lush at the top. Oh, this is so over. This is so over. Melvin just likes to show off sometimes. Come on, play that crazy keyboard, dude. He's the master. The maestro. I mean, it is so over at this point. Feel free to freeze them now. Yep. Doesn't even matter at this point. It's so over. Yeah, I mean, they're all stunned anyway. They're all frozen anyway, so this is just a matter of damage here, right? Okay, now the guy at the top doesn't have anywhere near enough damage. So let's rectify that. And you're actually gonna, you just finish him off with this. he had Trojan horse up again. Did you see that? Melvin just likes to show off. It's actually the only damaging effect he has there is a group stun. Melvin's enemies damage each other. Alright, so that worked out alright. Get a spin here. Anything good hiding here? Alright. Please no. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take anything but food and money and I'll smile about it. Alright. Let's quickly go in. Alright, so that was team number 1, and team number 1 was OP. Because of the dude in the middle. He just loves to show off, doesn't he? Yes, he does. Alright, so anyway, that was team number 1. Team number 2 was suggested by Alex Wallace. And Alex Wallace wanted to see... Let's see what we have here. We have Jack. And then, of course, this one's kind of OP too, just saying. And then we have, where is... He's here somewhere. Simon. Yeah, it's already overpowered right there. But just for the heck of it, we're going to make it super overpowered. Super duper overpowered. Because we're going to throw in... Dorothy! Okay, so I'm fairly confident we can find a team we can beat. And now I just jinxed us. So let's take a look at what we got here. I think we can do something about each and every one of these. I'm not doing the one with the Temerian, though. I think I'm going up the middle here. I think that's the plan. So it really depends on whether or not Jack's ruins are better than the General Thetis that are there. And, of course, the Nishan's pet. So let's see how this turns out. I think we got this. Even with the support, Jack's stuff is just really good. He's got 7s, so I'm pretty sure we got this. Alright, yes. And let's see what we're going to do here. I'm going to do Glacial Snowstorm, and I'm going to target the General Thetis to make sure that I take her stamina away from her. Just in case she resisted, which she didn't. Watch out for Mom. She's got her eyes on you. Alright, so let's just end this, fools, right now. Yeah, let's just end these fools. Simon gets another shot at this, by the way. Yes, he does. Oh, no, no, no. He needs to do this first, though, because unfortunately that guy is darkness, isn't he? The little doggy is darkness. Well, the little doggy's going to die now. The little dog... Die, little doggy. Okay, team number 2 is successful. This is good. This is working out very well. we'll get a gem. Okay, that's good. More gems is good gems. Alright, and quickly, I don't want to see, I'm not looking. Good. Alright, so that was team number 2. Team number 3 was suggested by Elizabeth Aisha Bola. And I hope I said that right. Probably didn't. And Elizabeth wants to see someone we just saw a moment ago, but he wasn't ours. And that is Nishan's pet. This is going to be a little on the... Hopefully we can run into somebody we can work with here, you know. And then we're going to go with... Where is Bubbles? By that I mean it really comes down to the speed, doesn't it? Also comes down to the opponents. I mean, if we get a slow group, but they're all immune to possession, that could be a problem, right? And finally, in our last place here, we have Isaac. Okay, and we're going back now. All right, what do we got here? Already I can see we got something up the middle if we need to. No goats, please. And no nemesises, please. Yes, I think up the middle looks really good. No nemesises. No. Nemesi or something like that, right? Yeah, I think up the middle looks like a really good challenge. I mean, it looks like a challenge. So, hopefully... Yeah, hopefully this is not going to be a speed issue. I do believe that we have this, at least in the beginning. You never know. A special skill could always change things, but it does look good at least. All right. Now, of course, the Incognita is immune to possession, which is a little bit inconvenient, but I see our guys are going first, so that's very good. We got something we can do about that. Okay, you gonna take that from him? All right, first of all, we're going to take care of this. Where is it? Flute Slam? That's not the one I'm looking for. That's the one I'm looking for. Can we have a lot of stamina, please? There we go. All right, and... Yeah. That'll do. Oh, I just froze the Dan up there, and he was possessed. That's inconvenient. Alright, let's see. Can we do a double damage and possession on you? Even though you're blind. I don't know. You aren't going to be attacking us, so that's what matters. At least he wasted the ice 3. That's good. Okay, you froze Dan. That's okay. I don't have a problem with that. Alright, let's see. What do we have here? Low damage to all enemies, remove 50% of stamina. And I think that'll kill Dan. Alright. It'll also put Incognita without any stamina again. Alright, we missed him in the front. So, let me see. Look at me now. Removes all negative... Okay, that's not a problem. Alright, let's go with the blindness. Even though I think that, you know, the... Pixel line is already blind, and Incognita is wearing a mask, so I think she's blind too, you know what I mean? Really going for the damage there, really going for the damage. Alright, what do we got here? Him. Nocturnal Tackle. Okay. Just not giving her a break here, are we? Okay, you hit one of us. That's not bad. That's a little too good, actually. Okay, heavy special damage, damage boost. Can't kill her. But you know what? I'd probably be... let's get rid of him. Alright. Moderate damage may possess. Okay, it's damage because she's immune to possession. Okay, I will find you. Heavy nature damage, stun. Let's face it, if he hits, she's dead. And she's dead. We got lucky. We got lucky with that team. Alrighty. Being in gold 2 actually has great benefits, doesn't it? You get good teams. Okay, that's a Kata cell. Not too bad, not too bad. Alright, and unfortunately, that ended right there. Don't worry, my common defense team, the shield is down. they'll drop back down. So anyway, what was here, waiting here? Not horrible, but definitely not something I want to fight. So anyway, that's that. All right, so anyway, I think that's actually going to be it for today. We had that little extra thing, and we were talking about the event. So I'll be working on that event. Hopefully, we can all get good stuff. At very least, I do believe this first legendary right here, Ogma, is very doable, very reachable. This guy, too, probably as well. I'm kind of counting on getting him. Outside chance of this one, it really depends upon how hard things are going to be to get. They have little periods of time where they give double updates, so don't miss them if they do happen. So, and they did scatter a lot of things, freebies here along the way, so that's not so bad. It's kind of, so far, this event is kind of the ante of what we saw in previous events. This one seems to be good. And the fact that they are leaning heavily on the light guys right now tells me that we might have another war after this, maybe slightly lower, with a lot of dark dudes in it. So, wouldn't mind getting another Barbados. But then again, that's just a dream, right? Anyway, I think that we're done, though. So anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya!